But yeah, because I basically have not done the videos is because I have been working with Unreal a lot. Or trying to. Like, sometimes it's just sitting there, but like, some progress is some progress. I have now managed to redefine my quote-unquote evidence, because how I had my evidence before was absolutely kind of bullshit. And I also managed to somehow figure out how to make sure to trap the entity. I don't mean like trapped as in exorcist. I mean like where and sort of, you know, like the cross in whatever game you play with ghosts. Yes, exactly. There is progress, which is good. But like when you have a cross, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm not getting closer to you, but I'm gonna burn the cross. This is gonna be like a trap that when it's sprung, it will activate, and basically it's gonna just make sure that the creature doesn't move for a little moment. So basically what I redefined as well was that, well, I don't think we're doing that in this game. Have we ever seen anyone dealing with drugs in these games? I'm not gonna lie, like that kinda was a real thought that just popped up in my head. I don't think so. I think like we have dealt with like cocoons and shit, but never like... Have we? I feel like I have a memory somewhere like it has been, but not in the same sense. Also, where should we go? Because we're done with this, with the little adorable Trucy, that's her name. I don't know why, but that part of the inquiry, this part, this made me think of... Hold on, I'm gonna check what the game is called, because I do have it. Because I just unlocked a memory. I have unlocked 2 memories today. I just forgot what it was called, because I have not played it in a long while, because it's unplayable. Not because it's a bad game, it's a good game, it's just unplayable. You can't play it any longer, which is... I'm not gonna lie, it's hella sad. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I have a shit ton of games. What was it called? Like, I think I've streamed it once. It was the Sherlock Holmes game. Where you basically play as someone that's gonna do future... predictions of... future predictions of something. Fuck, what is it called? Of crimes, there we go. I just forgot what it was called, and I can't find it in my list because I have so many games here. What the hell? I know I've seen it somewhere. What is the game called? Okay, it's kind of actually bugging me when I can't figure things like this out. It's here somewhere, I know that, because even though you can never play it again, I have it in my library. What in the... where is it? Hello? Okay, I am so confused. Where is it? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, please goddamn answer me, because I can't find this game. Is it an up-top game? Or, like, I have everything in, like, alphabetical order, but I don't know what I'm looking for, so I just have to go through everything. Also, for some reason, I started on the, like, the fucking which is the last goddamn letter. I know, I don't think I have a name that is even starting with I'm just saying There we go, Crime Site, that's the game's name. I don't know why, but this kind of just reminded me of that. But yeah, apparently this game cannot be played any longer because they had the service termination announcement because they couldn't keep up with their... Hold on, I'm gonna read this. So this was January last year. This service has continued to operate with the support of many users since the launch of 2002. So this game was about a year old, but due to various circumstances, we decided to terminate the service on Monday. Online battle will not be able after the service ends. Also, the game itself won't be able to play. Although the time left until the end of service is limited, we hope you enjoy it until then. To be fair, I really enjoyed this. Oh yeah, the Anime Sherlock Holmes game. Yep, that is terminated. You can't play it at all any longer. Which is kind of sad. So one thing, like, if they still were good doing shit, these people, I kind of would want them, apparently... Oh, you cannot actually buy it any longer. Okay, I was like, wait, it's still on the store. Yeah, it was like, what, 2 years ago now? 2023, so it was 1 year old because it came out 2022. But January 23, it terminated. It was actually a really fun game. So if they actually decided to, if they had decided to update this game instead of like, you know, like everyone is gonna be like, oh, we're gonna have a server-based game. Everyone is gonna basically go onto our server and play through our server. They could have decided instead to have it localized. Like you can start a game. You don't need to go to their server and try to find a game. You can basically like, oh, find a friend, play this game using your game as a server. I personally, I hope they did something like that, because that means you can't play it online, like finding games, but you can play it with your friends because you can invite them to a game. So that was kind of sad, because it was actually a really fun game, but it was just 1 year old, so... That's actually kind of sad. I actually don't know why it shut off. Hold on, I'm gonna want to like actually... Did I pause? No, I didn't pause this. Why am I seeing a big ass bat in the middle of everything? I have Twitch up in the background. Why did Crime Scythe terminate? Game. Probably, otherwise I don't know. Without a handful of reviews on Matric and extremely low stat on Steam and DB, a site that tracks current player count, it's safe to say that one of Konami's various circumstances for cancelling it is the size of its player base. Yeah, but that's the problem. They basically made it a server game. So yeah, like, not everyone loves the game, but like, look at this game, for example. Like, can this be cancelable? Well, first of all, there's probably much more people playing this, but for a second of all, I don't need to have this game online. Wait, what could I do? Oh shit, I haven't played this for 2 weeks. I know actually, I was about to say, I know what I'm doing, but I also was about to ask, what am I doing? Hold on, what am I actually doing? I think I'm doing like back and forth here. Your suspicion on your hasn't lifted entirely, Valant. After all, you received one of those letters too. You were just so obligated to follow Magnific's instruction as your partner. So, oh, okay, I kind of forgot I'm doing voices. So I was, but only Zach Grammary followed them. I can't really make him a younger voice, to be honest. Let's not speak anymore of who shot what. Oh, right, I can't actually... I need to do this. I've already said this. I am gonna just have to unlock these. That's what I was doing. I just pressed the wrong button. I'm not gonna lie, kinda like can't wait to play the other 2 games, because those I'm so much more used to than this one. The 3 first one is classic. This one I've never played, and I love it. But because I'm used to the other 2, I kinda want to like play them. Just because. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. I've never heard that saying before. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world, That's asking someone to commit murder. Ah yes, our mentor was fond of dramatic moves. A dramatic finalis. And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess it was matter of life or death. Okay, to explain. The troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, show it. Do I? Well, we have this. Why, that is one of ours. Specially designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet, one shot. What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers. I'm not crying murder, Mr. Valent. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident. Second Valent's quick draw, shoot them. How long has it been since those were last heard? Was the shooting cancelled because someone might get hurt? Of course. What other reason should it be? Well, it could have been cancelled because someone had already been hurt. Fascinating. My Fostain forged friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol? Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage? The performance of magic is not concerned with what ifs. It is concerned with precision. Precisely who do you claim was shot? Okay, I don't know if I have anyone. I'm gonna do this because I think I know, but I know this is not gonna work. We need a person. Okay, I know we need a person, it's just I didn't have a person, so Oh, do we have a person? No, I think the person is the woman in the middle. But we're gonna need more evidence for that, so I don't know if I can get evidence to in the present to do in the past. Whoa. So we are gonna do shit. Why did I go back to the detention center? I was just there. No. Drew's to the defendant lobby. Let's go to the defendant lobby. Oh right, I don't remember who was there. It was a goddamn cop that apparently is not gonna have a good voice after him getting just snagged all the time. Vanishing trick. Oh, right! Now I remember. We need to basically prove him of the magic trick. Disappearing trick. Because he followed someone that was big and then found a little girl. We know exactly what happened. Okay, Mr. Menkins. What do you know? Spit it out. What's what with the atmosphere in here all of a sudden? You know something, I'm gonna find out what. Also, sorry if I'm just too loud with this character. I kind of forgot what I had for him. It's like Cyclamen vanished from this room. How do you do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't say, sir. Why are you so nervous if you aren't hiding something? Well, sir, you see, at the time, sir, I was here, and listen, it was impossible. What could such a little girl do anyway? What did you say? Sir, I just say something, sir. No, you screamed it through that megaphone of yours. There was someone else in the room, wasn't there? Yes, sir. I'm going to have to invoke my right to remain in a state of not talking. It's okay, Menkins. You don't need to talk. Yeah, I know exactly who it is. The little child. I've never seen that girl until the other day. Mr. Makins, I'm not buying it. What does this sound like a chicken each time? What's going on with the sound effect there? Because, sir, that day she was here in the room, sir. But she wasn't, but he wasn't. You mean, you chased her into this room, not him? But, sir, in my days as a police officer, in literal days, I learned a thing or two. Okay, just one thing, but it was not how to mistake a girl for a 7-tall-foot magician. 7 feet. Zack isn't that tall, is he? You have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a little girl for Zack Grummery. But you saw something. And therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was, Mr. Makins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar? Mr. Hat! Ha ha ha! That. Could you please? I actually did it right though. What's that? I really love playing these games and just doing silly voices, to be honest. Like, I kind of do it half serious. I do it serious with me trying to make voices, but also it's like, what sort of silly voice should I do? That girl's favorite trick, the amazing Mr. Hat. You use it in her show down the Wonder Bar. Have you been to the Wonder Bar? So, it wasn't a walking dream, was it, sir? Come again? That night on stage, I saw a vision, except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. An amazing Mr. Hat, it really exists. Yeah. Okay, are we talking about the Wonder Bar or here? Like, I'm starting to not... I'm losing track. Yeah, I remember clearly. Though, the details are a little vague. The Zack Grummery exited the courtroom. Whoops, I pressed the button without reading. Zack Grummery, don't even think you can escape his mechans. Down on your hands, floor on your head. Hello? Something the matter, mister? No, that is... I love she just stand there absolutely innocently. I kinda love that. She knows exactly what's going on, and it's like, no one is here. Sir? Okay, fair enough. Sir, I'm currently chasing a suspect, sir. Zack Grummery, do you know him? Oh, I love Zack Grummery. His magic is the best. I'm his biggest fan. Oh, yeah. Here is the proof she knows exactly what's going on. Because I know what she calls him. I see. That's why you're wearing that costume you're wearing. Anyway, that's very same Zack came into this room. But no one has been in here except me. But he has to be here somewhere. Under the sofa, in the trash can, behind the painting, under the rug. Yeah, so, Trucy was his accomplice. Oh, I did the wrong voice. I do love we discussed that before. And I did it again. Imagine my astonished surprise when 1 week later, I just happened to walk into a bar and see him. Mr. Hat. I couldn't believe my own eyes. For a while, though, I thought I had been a long dream. A dream that lasted a week. But it wasn't the magician who disappeared. It was Mr. Hat. Okay. The trick vanishes. Though it seems complex, what really happened that day was quite simple. Bro, how the fuck do you mistakenly call like a short 5-year-old girl sir? I don't know. That's what I actually got stuck on. Like, why do you call her sir? Wait, actually, is she 5? How old is she? It was like 7 years back. No, she's 10. Okay. I don't know why my brain is like, when I get a detail I want to understand, I need to know, really. Okay, we were both wrong. She's 8. Oh, for some reason my brain went with 17, which means 10, but she was 15. I don't know what my brain. No, she was not 10. She was 8. It was in the bit. It was directly in between both of ours. Basically, for some reason, my mind was like, ah, she was 17. No, she was 15. I think I was 17. No. How can you actually work as an attorney at age 15? Wait a second. No, wait, he's not 15 here. No, I'm confused, actually. I'm actually kind of confused right now. Yeah, because she was like 14 in Apollo's time, so 10 would be close. Yes. And if this is 7 years earlier, then she's 8. But that wasn't all. Another person got into the act. And she was standing in front of lobby number 2. Along with Mr. Hat. I love the little marker is one big hat on one small hat. Apollo just built differently. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm pretty certain it needs to be like 19 or something because to be able to work. Because if it was 15... I can understand being 15 now. And then 7 years later, then yes, I agree with that. Because I'm pretty certain in the next game, Athena is at least like 19, 18. But I might be mistaken there as well. I don't know how this country's rule system of what labor actually works. While we're standing in shock and amazement, the magician round the corner and most likely runs through the closest door, number 1. This is where you come in. You turn a corner. You rather lukewarm pursuit. I don't know why, but I love that sentence. It's not just a pursuit, it's a lukewarm pursuit. And that very moment, Trucy runs into lobby number 2. Then all she has to do is tuck away amazing Mr. Hat. So, I only lost sight of him for the briefest of moments. But then I saw the cape. The Zach Grammar is red cape floodly. You cannot call that red. You cannot call that... That's astounding, sir. All my days of posing queries and making inquiries and chasing queries wasted. But what if I could see them melting away like an ice cream one cone left by the side of the road to die? That was a very ominous way of describing an ice cream cone. With the scattered remains of a messily eaten chocolate parfait. Such sweet sorrows, yeah, kinda actually. Fuck, why did you speak about ice cream? It's warm in here, I want one now. I'm sorry. I had no idea how much you suffered on account of this case. It's another, sir. I have apologized to many people, many times. Sometimes more than once. But this is the first time anyone ever apologized to me. Actually, about that girl. I'm sort of her guardian now. Oh, is that so? Yes, sir. You should know that I harbor no ill feelings whatsoever in my arbor. Wait, also do you know how to stop a finger from feeling pain after having hot water poured on it? I'm pretty certain cold water. Also, I'm pretty certain you got hot water on it. And anytime you burn yourself on something, that cold water. Will it sting for a moment? Yes. It will like feel afterwards. Absolutely. I cannot say anything of like how to make it feel not feeling pain afterwards, other than perhaps a salve or something. But I would say basically cold water. That is the basic rule of: are you burning yourself on something? Cold water. Okay. I let the defendant escape, but that's the stone cold truth. Just another step on my way from singing the blues, wearing the blues. For real? I looked at the video and they say to avoid straight up cold water. Okay, then I must have learned something completely different. Because that's basically what I have been doing. Huh. Interesting. I use lukewarm water, but I did that and it just started hurting a while later. Yes, but that's because you basically burn your finger, and that's, I would say... as if you have like a salve, like an anti-pain salve or something. I don't know. I like the only thing I can think of is I believe there are salves for. No, wait, actually, if you have like sunburn cream or something, that should work. Because basically being burnt by water and anything, it's the same thing. Like sunburn, hot plate burn, water burn, it's still a burn. So I would say some sort of like sunburn cream. That is basically like working a bit. I cannot say it's gonna be like, woo, this is a miracle. But I know from a fact of my feet being swollen by sunburn that that's what I had. Sort of, because I actually did have for burn damage because of my hand. But it was basically the same sort of thing. So I also think it was called like aloe salve. Well, sadly I don't have a sunburn cream. Do you have an aloe salve then? Because that also works. Something like that. This is a free ticket to the show at the Wonder Bar, if you want. It's an honor, sir. Sir, I can't count the numbers of things I've had taken from me, sir. But no one's ever given me anything for free. Right, I'll see you in the court next time then, sir. Wait, does aloe vera work? I think so, because I just remember, like, if you remember 3 years ago that I burned my hand. I basically was given a salve, or like my family bought like an anti-burn cream, which was basically like, I kind of worked like a sunscreen. And I think it said on it that it had aloe vera on it. I might be a bit mistaken, but I am pretty certain I'm right when I say that. This is just a vague memory, because that box is somewhere in my stored items right now. So I can't be for certain, but I am pretty certain. Okay, so we were done here. Did we learn anything from this? Yeah, I forgot. I have a whole pot of them. You have a pot... Wait, do you mean you have a pot of the... the weed itself? Because I cannot say how that will work. I know that the medicine that has it in it will probably work. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh! Huh. So I can't say for certain what's going on if you actually just use the whole goddamn plant. Because I know that medicine has it in it, like salves. Like a whole plant pot of aloe vera plant. To be fair, I can't answer if that will work or not, because I don't know what people does with a plant to basically make it into a cream and medicine and stuff. That's the thing. So I can't say how that will work. I only know that the sunscreen thing I had it in it. So it might work or it might not work, but I can't answer when you're talking about the potted plant itself. Because I'm not gonna like lie, I'm kind of flabbergasted of actually hearing someone say, oh, I have a potted plant with that, just like, okay. That's the first time I ever heard that. Can I actually buy one myself somewhere in a plant store? I'm kind of curious now. It shouldn't be impossible, but I'm gonna have to check that someday, because that's the first time I ever heard someone actually have that as a potted plant. Sort of potted plant, but you know what I mean. No, that's not... They listen to me, to my problems. Problem? It keeps her inside all the time. Don't go outside if you don't want to. That's what they told me. But when I absolutely have to go out, all I had to do was to use my good luck charm. Good luck charm, that's your client gave you. I don't have it here, so I'm gonna have to... I have to basically check upon it first, because what I believe I know... There's a lot of aloe vera here. I have like a whole medium-sized plant pot of them. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to check this. Three whole medium-sized. Okay, hold on. No. Yeah, apparently we can actually buy it. Apparently a lot of people like it. Why does people like it? Actually, hold on, I want to check this. Why can it show the recessions? Oh yeah, apparently you can just get an aloe plant. It also says real aloe, not like it doesn't say aloe vera, it says aloe plant. But it also says aloe vera above. Water a little, very easily. It needs sun, and it's saving nutrients. Okay, fair enough. Why do I kind of want to get one myself now? Okay, examine. What I know is her thing, not from like playing the game or anything. But I just realized from like the future is this. Maybe you just need to slide over here and look closer. Yeah, I want to look close on that thing. I want to know more about this thing. But I can't really. Medium-sized, damn. Don't touch that. It's quite important. That'd be a pretty nice investment. Fair enough, actually. To be honest, my sister takes care of a lot of plants. A little pet aloe vera. Yeah, exactly. I feel like sometimes I am gonna have something green in here, but I'm very bad like taking care of plants sometimes. Okay, so I kind of know what I need to do with her right now. I need to know about her thing, like the thing she has. So here I need to know about what happened. So I think I'm actually gonna have to go to the future now. This is a very interesting thing. Like, I can say one thing about this first Apollo Justice game. They put in a lot of different gameplay mechanics. I don't fully hate it, but it's a lot of like they don't bring anything back. It's like they had the soundboard thing, they had the fingerprint thing, and they have like, yeah, apparently I can change between times. Yeah, I'll be taking my leave now. Still have some work. I don't know why I always do this work. Still have some work to do back at the office. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna check what age are we? So this is before this. Damn, I thought this thing was like the game takes you back to the future and when you plot the mouse it. I guess I'm gonna know things from the future and use it in the past. I guess I'm gonna go back to my piano. To be honest, it's better when you aren't playing. This frigid culinary dungeon almost feels comfortable. Later then. I don't remember what I gave me for voice actually. 2 hours left on my shift. I wonder if we'll get any customers tonight. I know exactly who you are. Who I am? No. But if you hum it, I can play it. Just kidding. I don't do requests. How about a different request? You see, I play cards. This was kind of interesting that he got killed because we know exactly who this guy is now. So we were right when we started to like think about this. Damn, when we thought about this. This is actually Trucy's father. We were starting to like think about it a lot just because of the necklace and things. To be honest, if fair, since we're Phoenix now, it's more like Phoenix navigating through his thought to uncover old memories. Yes, I believe it's more or less some sort of like a simulation thing because of the digital thing going on. But in a sense, yes. It's not like we're just going back and forth with like, oh, this and that. But yes. But like I say, like this game has gone back and forth with a lot of extra game mechanics. Like footprints, fingerprints, soundboard thing, and like a lot of things. I like when they keep like something new or something interesting. Like for example, Apollo's you can see the truth and stuff like that. So having a theme of something or having something new, I like it. But keeping like one small thing and like take it back, like back and forth like that, I don't know. I love the game, but it feels odd to introduce something new that is not gonna be used other than once. If you understand what I mean. I was just hoping someone would come in and save me from a night at the Keys. I seek a true competition. I've heard of the Bort Bowl Club and the place for this. No, I see the rumors is true. And this is a friend of yours? Whoa, all right, him. Wait, hold on. You're from the future as well. Also, he is hella fucking creepy, to be honest. Don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood newsman. You are hella creepy. He will not be playing tonight. When his business is finished, I shall send him home. This competition will between us, not no others. I'm not really joking like that. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Right Talent Agency represents 2 artists. And I'm number 2. I play piano. Well, sort of. It's actually just a front for my real talent, which is playing poker. Don't ask me how I got started. I don't remember. But I'm good. Real good. It didn't take long for the rumors to get around. Go to the Borch Bowl Club if you want a real game. Like guys never lost. People don't come to hear me tickle the ivory. They come to watch me play cards. Yeah, that's fair. It would be pretty useless to introduce a game mechanic and use it once and never again. Yeah, for like example, I don't know if you have seen the Dual Destinies, so I'm not gonna spoil for anyone. Plus, we're gonna play it after this anyway. But like, for example, Athena. She introduces a new mechanic, just as Apollo's finding the lie thing. But that is used a lot as well. Like, it's not just, oh, we do this once and never again. It's basically a mechanic that is introduced and it's being kept. And I like that. Like, as long as they keep it in, I have no problem with it. So that's kind of like the thing I feel is like, oh, now we're gonna have fingerprints. Oh, that's nice. We're gonna continue doing fingerprints. I think we did it in the first one, in the first game or something. No, not the first game. At least when we did the Yakuza people. But after that, we didn't really do it much more. But to be fair, they probably just wanted to test them out and see how it does. And like, whoa, every case is different and their variety. Exactly. Like, I'm not saying like they weren't interesting. Like the fingerprint thing, absolutely. The footprint thing, absolutely. And for some reason, it was kind of satisfying doing the scanning thing, like the X-ray. I don't know why, but it really was. But like, that's the thing. I have now done them. They're not gonna come back, which is kind of saddening. So I can say this. If you're gonna bring in a game mechanic, have it, you don't need to have it on the full game. But have it at least a bit longer. That's what I kind of want. Then let's compete. I'll take you to the room. Hi though, yes? Now before you go. Yes? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shadow Smith. Yo! I'm Brussels. Spark Brussels, news reporter. Oh, I'm... No, Phoenix right. You must always look a man in the eye when you make your introductions. Still don't know who I am? Have we met? Yes! Wait, did he actually gain a beard now? Hold on. I'm gonna see here because I feel like something's different on him. I know he has the... Skip this because I don't give a shit. I want to see, how does it look? Bugger off. Damn, Smith's looking kinda shady. Yeah, exactly. He's really shady. He's not alive any longer though. Yeah, he actually has a goatee now. You can't, but you're... So that's the kind of interesting thing. They knew each other actually. Sacramary. Yes, the reincarnation act of the century. Peter only have an audience of one. You. Sacramary. This must be a bad dream. In a sense, this guy ruined my life. You there.
Da,
We'll play it soon. Ready the room.
da, I will be preparing the hideout for you.
Are you really him? The Sacramore. No, I'm Shady Smith. Remember this? How many years has it been? 6? In exactly 3 days from now, it's been 7. I caused you much inconvenience, I fear. Yeah, you could say that. Is she well? Truzy, I mean. She's fine. I got her working already. Hope you don't mind. I need hardly express my gratitude, but you have it. This is why I have come. That and to settle a matter of cards. By which you mean poker. And those eyes is serious. I despise losing above all else. And so I have decided I will win tonight, no matter what it takes. I know this guy's type, and they're dangerous. Everything is about the competition. All else is secondary. Perhaps we should take this time to talk before we play. I know how much to ask me. And you, yeah. Also, dude, I just got a haircut before this stream, and man, I look like crap. I can't say anything about it because I've not seen it. Personally, I'm not really the best at saying anything about my haircut because most of the time I just cut my hair short, and most of the times it works. And that's about it. I don't really have any sort of style or anything to mine. We competed that day 7 years ago too. Yes. You must have been surprised. Called to the detention center out of the blue. Well, not crap, but it's not my style. That's fair at least. To think to basically think yourself like, it doesn't fit me. That is fair enough, actually. That sounds more fair than anything. Showdown time. Best way to say it's like a 2016 green haired era Jacksepticeye. I kind of forgot how he looks back then. But fair enough, actually. 2016. That wasn't, well, that not long ago. Like, it's kind of like fucking 8 years ago. Jesus. Lost. So I'm not getting poker. You haven't played for a long time. I only lost twice. What was the first? The man I killed, of course. But fair enough, actually. I need to cut my hair soon as well. Like, it's starting to go back to my shoulder blades, kinda, which is annoying. Plus, it gets warm in my head too much. You choose your defense attorneys by playing poker. Some are hired, some are fired, others are fired. When you compete, you see a man's true nature.